Once upon a time, in a small village nestled by the mountains, there lived a wise and respected Zen master named Kaito. Kaito was well known for his teachings, and people from nearby and faraway places would come to him for enlightenment. One such person was a young man named Toshi. Toshi, a person with big dreams but lacking the confidence to pursue them, found himself stuck. He saw success as a distant goal that always slipped away just as he was about to achieve it. Overwhelmed by the idea of failure and filled with self-doubt, he had built invisible walls of excuses that held him back. He confessed his fears before Master Kaito, expressing his dreams that seemed to be going nowhere. Master Kaito saw the barriers that Toshi had put up around himself, recognizing them as excuses. He led him into a beautiful, lush garden. "Look, Toshi," the master began, pointing to various elements around them. First, he pointed to a small, newly sprouted seedling barely peeping out from the earth. "This little plant represents your age excuse, Toshi. See how it's tiny and yet full of potential? Just like this plant, no matter how young or old you are, there is always room to grow and improve." Next, he showed Toshi a wildflower growing in a difficult spot, deprived of much sunlight and water. This wildflower is an example for luck. Despite being in challenging conditions, it thrives. Similarly, luck isn't the key to your success, but your willingness to adapt and grow where you are. Then, the master directed Toshi's attention to a tall sunflower, its petals weathered and nibbled by bugs but still reaching resolutely for the sun. This sunflower symbolizes the fear of failure. Despite challenges, it keeps striving for the sun. Failures are not the end, they are stepping stones to success. He then showed Toshi a wilted plant that had lost its vitality due to a lack of care. This plant represents health excuses. Just as the plant needs nourishment to regain its vitality, you too must take care of your health, physically and mentally, to move toward success. The master pointed out a fruit-laden tree standing tall in the garden. This tree was once a mere seed, but someone took the action of planting it, caring for it, and now it bears fruit. If you wait for tomorrow to take action, the fruits of success will always remain a dream. He gestured to a twisted, gnarled tree that stood firm and unyielding despite the odds. "This tree," Master Kaito said, "represents the belief I'm not destined to succeed. Just like this tree that thrives despite its twisted form, we can make our destiny through resilience and perseverance." Next, he pointed to a small plant growing in the shadow of a larger tree. "This plant signifies your fear of "I've never done this before." It starts small and grows slowly in the shadow of the larger tree, learning and adapting until one day, it too will reach the light. Addressing the belief "I'm not good enough," Master Kaito indicated a patch of different flowers, all in varying sizes, shapes, and colors. Like these flowers, everyone has unique qualities. Some may bloom earlier, others later, but each one adds beauty to the garden. You are enough, just like each of these flowers is. Master Kaito then pointed to the compost heap at one corner of the garden. "See that compost pile? It represents the idea I come from a poor background. Even though it consists of waste, it nurtures the garden, turning refuse into growth. Similarly, it's not about where you come from, but how you utilize what you have to grow. Addressing my family and friends don't think I'm capable," the master indicated a bird building a nest. "This bird doesn't need approval to build its nest. It just does, because it believes in its capability. The same applies to you. Believe in yourself, irrespective of others' opinions." Speaking to the belief that conditions aren't right, Master Kaito pointed to the entire garden. "Look at this garden, Toshi. It flourishes in rain and shine, in cold and heat. It doesn't wait for the perfect conditions, it grows in every condition. The same can be true for you." Lastly, Master Kaito gestured towards a steep, rocky hill at the end of the garden. "See that hill, Toshi? It seems challenging to climb. But, once you start and keep going, you'll eventually reach the top. Just like it, no task is too hard if you believe in yourself and keep trying. Master Kaito showed Toshi that age, luck, fear of failure, health, inaction, procrastination, lack of self-belief, and perceived difficulty were all self-imposed barriers. Just like the plants and elements in the garden, we each have the power to grow and overcome, irrespective of our circumstances.